welcome back to Trisha's Kitchen. Tonight, we're not just making pizza, we're crafting a legend, an authentic Chicago deep dish pizza. This isn't your average pie. It's a hearty, towering creation, loaded with our favorite meat lovers combination, succulent beef, tender chicken, zesty pepperoni, and yes, for a delightful twist, juicy pineapple. And of course, staying true to our preference, absolutely no pork in this masterpiece. Get ready for a pizza experience like no other. The heart of our Chicago deep dish is its unique crust. Unlike a regular pizza, this dough is rich and sturdy, almost like a pie crust, designed to hold an incredible amount of fillings. I'll show you how to press and shape it into a deep dish pan, making sure it climbs high up the sides to form a glorious golden wall that encases all our delicious layers. This crust provides that satisfying, slightly flaky and chewy foundation that makes deep dish so iconic. Next, let's talk sauce. For a Chicago deep dish, our sauce isn't just a base, it's a crowning glory. I've prepared a chunky, robust tomato sauce, bursting with the flavors of crushed tomatoes, fresh garlic, fragrant basil, and a generous pinch of oregano. This vibrant sauce will be layered on top of everything else, allowing its freshness to shine through. While our sauce simmers, let's prepare our oven and pan. Chicago deep dish bakes longer and slower to ensure everything cooks through perfectly. So, I'm setting my oven to a moderate 375 to 400 degrees Fahrenheit. I'll lightly grease my deep dish pan, making sure it's ready for our magnificent pizza. Now, for our fantastic meat lovers trio, we'll start by browning some lean ground beef until it's perfectly cooked through, seasoned with just a touch of salt and pepper. Alongside that, I've got some tender, pre-cooked chicken breast, which I'll quickly saute with a hint of garlic and extra flavor. These two are going to provide that wonderful savory dip. And again, for our friends who prefer no pork, these meats are perfectly suited for you. And now, for the star of the controversy, the delicious pineapple. I've got these juicy pineapple chunks, thoroughly drained and patted dry. The sweet and tangy burst of pineapple beautifully cuts through the richness of the meats and cheese, creating a harmonious balance that I absolutely adore in a deep dish. Don't knock it until you've tried it in this context. Time to assemble this towering marvel. First, our rich dough is carefully pressed into the pan, making sure to extend it high up the sides. Now, for the Chicago deep dish secret, the layers are reversed. We start with a generous layer of freshly shredded mozzarella and provolone cheese directly on the crust. This helps protect the crust from getting soggy and creates an incredible cheesy barrier. Over this luscious cheese layer, we evenly distribute our seasoned ground beef, the tender chicken pieces, and the zesty pepperoni. Then, our golden pineapple chunks are scattered generously across the layer, adding that tropical sweetness. Finally, we spoon our chunky tomato sauce generously over the entire creation, spreading it to the edges. A final sprinkle of grated Parmesan and dried oregano on top, and it's ready for its journey to perfection. Into the oven it goes. Carefully slide your loaded Chicago deep dish pizza in. This will take some time, typically about 35 to 50 minutes, depending on your oven. Why? As the crust turns golden, the cheese melts into a gooey wonderland, and the sauce bubbles invitingly The anticipation is part of the fun. And there it is, a magnificent, bubbling, golden-crusted Chicago deep dish pizza emerges from the oven. This is the hardest part. You must let it rest. A crucial 5 to 10 minutes in the pan allows all those glorious layers to set, making a perfect clean slice. Then prepare for a feast. This authentic Chicago deep dish pizza, with its incredible crust, rich meat, tangy pineapple, and chunky sauce, is truly an experience you won't forget. It's incredibly satisfying, bursting with flavor, and so much fun to make. Thank you so much for joining me today on Trisha's Kitchen. I hope you'll try this fantastic recipe and share it with your loved ones. See you again very soon. God bless, and always remember, making life better for everyone. Romans 8:28.